Welcome in here to Declo High School as we get set for this conference matchup between your Westside Lady Pirates and the Declo Lady Hornets. We're getting our sound checks in here on KACH as we get set to go live on My Local Radio and KACH as you're watching Westside Pirate Volleyball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208. Tonight's game is brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com, offering rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. Ready Support Services, we are ready. West Motor Company, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Franklin County Medical Center for the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value with the finest meat and produce in Preston. S&T Electric, it's what we do. Flying S Escrow and Title, land title protectors since 1905. Ultimate Power Sports, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at Ultimate Power Sports in Preston. Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Cache Valley Bank, serving Utah and southern Idaho with 21 locations. Yardmaster, keeping lawns healthy throughout the Cache Valley. Puppy Steps Training, northern Utah and southern Idaho's premier board and training facility since 2011. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, your local agents right here in Preston. Canyon Creek Dental, with 2 area locations to serve you. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, stop in downtown Preston where you will be treated like a friend. Papa J's, making world-class jerky locally right here in Clifton. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes throughout the region. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written permission of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
It's a ranked on a ranked matchup. The number 12 seed in all of 3A volleyball, your Westside Lady Pirates, take on the number 13 seed in 3A Idaho High School volleyball. The Westside Pirates, the Declo Lady Hornets here in Declo. Appreciate you joining us on KACH and mylocalradio.com. Jace Andrews as we're looking at the end here of the JV game. JV going into their third set. They were able to come back. They lost the first set 25-19. They won the second set 25-18. They are trailing here in set number 3, 11-8 as Declo takes a timeout. We'll get you set and ready for the varsity game coming up here in about, I'd say 30 minutes from now if I had to guess, because got 20 minutes in between matches along with the end of the JV game. But don't worry, we're going to fill those 20 to 30 minutes with lots of things. We have an interview with Coach Grimm talking about what this win would mean in heading into a potential 2 seed as the district tournament comes about, along with a couple other things on our Lisa Benson of North Realty Idaho and North Realty Utah Coaches Show. Have our district roundup segment. We'll talk about the other games going on in the conference tonight, along with a couple other 3A Idaho high school volleyball games to maybe keep an eye on. Plus some new Max Preps rankings dropped, and that's exactly why I say this is a number 12 versus number 13 matchup. So you can check all that out. Plus, we'll have a standout student interview. Got a new one for you tonight. If you listened last night, don't worry, we got a new one for you coming out here in just a little bit. That brought to you by Canyon Creek Dental. Full pregame show coming your way. We'll take a break as JV now trailing 12-8. We'll come back and see how this one concludes. You're watching Lady Pirates volleyball on my local radio in KACH. This presentation is brought to you by Ready Support Services.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
One of the things that makes Northern Title unique is the fact that we serve clients in 3 states, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Each state has different rules and regulations, and our experienced staff understands each unique rule, so we can facilitate closings in all 3 states. If you're buying a home in Star Valley and you want to close in Preston, it's no problem. The company logo is Good Deeds Done Daily. We are preparing Good Deeds Daily, but it's more than that. We really are trying to serve the community in a good way. Northern Title, Good Deeds Done Daily. Visit us today.
Go West Side!
We welcome you back here to Declo High School as the JV game has officially concluded. Unfortunately, the West Side JV Lady Pirates fall to the Declo Lady Hornets in 3 sets, losing the first set 25-19, winning the second set 25-18. They do lose that third set that we were just watching 15-9. But we are officially on the clock for varsity to get ready to go. They got about 20 minutes here as we warm up and get ready for the varsity matchup. Number 12, West Side, number 13, Declo. And we'll have all that going here as our Ultimate Power Sports scene set starts. Tell you what, West Side looks pretty dang good, especially having a tough match last night. I think you got to look past it because that's the number 2 team in the state, probably one of the better teams that we'll see literally all year. And guess what? You don't really need to beat them to make it to the state tournament. Now, to make the state championship, you're probably going to have to, but we'll worry about that when they get that time. So right now, you got to worry about taking home the 2 seed in district. And with a win tonight, you all but guarantee yourself that number 2 seed in the district tournament. But if you don't win, there's still a shot that you would end up with the 3 seed. Good news is you've beaten this team once before. It did take 5 sets, and it was at home, but that does not mean that you cannot come out here and do a similar performance to what we saw all year long in this matchup. I truly think that Westside is a better team than what they saw Declo in the first time, even though that's just 2 weeks ago. The improvement of this team from game to game, week to week, is something that really you look at when you look at really good teams that ultimately make it to state. Westside trying to do just exactly that. Declo coming in with an 11-8-3 record, 4-3 in conference, and the big thing and the reason why Westside can basically take the number 2 seed in district with a win, Declo lost last night to Soda Springs in straight sets. Westside has beaten Soda Springs in straight sets in both their matchups, so if you want to compare opponents there, you can kind of go with that. But obviously Westside has taken Declo, and they beat them in 5 sets once again at home, though, not on the road. So be an interesting matchup as we go forward. This has been the Ultimate Power Sports Scene Set. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our district roundup segment and talk to you about the other games going on in conference, plus some other 3A Idaho volleyball games to keep watched up. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Pirate Volleyball, brought to you by Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit WattSmartHomes.com today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
When it comes to important things, it's always nice to know you made the right decision. This is Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency in Preston. We all know that life insurance is a good decision because it provides financial protection for your family. But have you considered life insurance as income replacement, a savings plan, or supplemental retirement income? Different policies come with different options. Make sure you have the best insurance that is right for you and your family. Schedule a free insurance review with us today. Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
Welcome back here to the Westside Lady Pirates pregame show as we get you set for this matchup between the Declo Lady Hornets facing off against your Westside Lady Pirates. It's a conference matchup between number 12 in the state and number 13 in the state in 3A Idaho volleyball. But there's other games going around the conference as well as we enter our district roundup segment. We'll tell you what's going on around the conference, plus a couple of important games happening in 3A Idaho volleyball. Starting first with the other conference games, Malad in action once again tonight. They beat Westside last night in straight sets. Now they go on the road to face the Grace Lady Grizz. That matchup set for a 7 p.m. first serve. The other conference matchup tonight between two conference opponents, it's the Aberdeen Lady Tigers facing off against the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. That first serve is slated for 5 p.m. and it is a matchup between the 4th team in district and the 6th team in district, so we'll try and keep a close eye on that one. Some other games happening in 3A Idaho volleyball this evening. We got the number 4 team in the state in 3A Parma taking on the number 9 team in 3A Nampa Christian. That has a first serve slated for 6:30 p.m. at Nampa Christian. And then the other matchup to keep watch of tonight, it's the number 17 versus number 16 matchup. The Firth Lady Cougars taking on North Fremont on the road there, as North Fremont with an 11-10 record will have their first serve at home at 7 p.m. Westside ranking 12th in their latest 3A Max Preps rankings. Declo right behind them at 13, so we'll have an interesting one here tonight. And better be excited for, because with a win tonight, Declo, or rather Westside, can secure their spot as the number 2 team in district heading into the district tournament starting literally just over a week from today. That's it for our district roundup segment. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our Elisa Benson of North Realty Idaho and North Realty Utah Coaches Show as we talk with head coach of your Lady Pirates, Julie Grimm, ahead of this conference matchup. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Pirate Athletics, brought to you by Ready Support Services.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
It's always nice to know who you're working with, especially when it comes to legal documents, loans, and title insurance tied to your home. Company-wide, Northern Title has been providing exceptional title work since 1977. In the Preston office, you work with Jan Stone, Monique Bear, Melanie Oatson, Cassidy Loya, Afton Jones, and Charlie Bear. Let us answer any questions you have about title work, title insurance, and closings. We look forward to serving all of your title needs. Northern Title in Preston, Idaho. Good deeds done daily. Contact us today.
Go Westside!
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back here to the Westside Pirates pregame show, as we are now joined by head coach of your Lady Pirates, Julie Grimm, here on our Elisa Benson of North Realty Idaho and North Realty Idaho Coaches Show. Coach Grimm, you had a pretty good week last week, and you had at one point during the week a 9-match win streak. Obviously, this team is looking really, really good headed down the stretch here.
Yes, they are. They played so much volleyball last week, and I was proud of their performances. They did really well.
Kind of looking at the earlier parts of the week, you had the Grace win where you 3-0'd them, a team that you had lost to previously in the season, and that match was about as clean as it could possibly be for the most part. There was a close set here or there, but I mean it was 25-16, 25-21, and 25-16, so overall it was pretty dominant, I have to say.
Yes, they worked so hard. They came in and knew that it was an important win because we had lost before, and they're like, we have to redeem ourselves, and so they went in and played super hard. I was proud of them.
And then Soda Springs, obviously a very good game, but kind of one thing I want to focus on, you had the injury to Miley Kundick, but then she was back 2 days later. I mean, I got to be honest, it did not look great as she walked off the court. You were able to persevere and win set 2 and 3 without her, but I mean, the fact that I saw her in Malad on Saturday, I was pretty impressed and surprised.
Yes, it's a work in progress. She is definitely not 100%. Yesterday in practice, she kind of re-injured it again, and so I think it's going to be something that we're just going to have to be careful about. Mm-hmm. So she'll be sore. It'll be really tender. It's kind of her back and rib. It's kind of a combination, and it keeps going out, and they have to kind of put it back in, kind of thing. And so we're going to have to be wise I'm going to have to be wise in how I use her, and so that I'm not going to keep re-injuring her, because that's definitely not what we want to do. And she definitely wants to be out on that court, and I want her out on that court, but we have to just be really careful about her body and what's happening there.
Well, and then the two players that I kind of saw, not replace her, but kind of take her role, we saw Jillian Wechsler come in on Thursday in sets 2 and 3, kind of take that set position in that area. And then on Saturday, to kind of give her a little rest, y'all brought up from JV, hopefully I can get this right, is it Cam Gunnels, right?
Camry Gunnell.
Camry Gunnell, okay. That's good. So she was up and she did very well. It's just a sophomore as well. So obviously with her kind of trying to keep her healthy, I'm assuming we'll see both of those girls in a little bit more of a different role throughout the next couple weeks.
Yes, we will. I was proud of Camry to step up and sis, and I think all the girls, I've kind of been moving around a little bit, and I've been grateful for just how Camry stepped up to this weekend and putting her into that, and she hasn't really played with us and this year, and so that was nice to see her just go in there and be, I can do it, and I was like, you can do it, go out there, and she had a positive attitude about it, so I was grateful for her help and her role that she did play for this past weekend.
Oh, and then it was kind of nice because you had that 9-match win streak coming into the Saturday game, and you'd won 4 in a row the day before at the Malad tournament. But then, first game of the day, you're thinking, all right, we beat Grace before, and it just does not go the right way. What was kind of the mindset switch after that? Like, okay, well, now we got to go win every game to try and face Malad today.
Yeah, I feel like they just were not awake for that game, and I feel like as a coach, I should have gotten them going a little bit quicker and earlier maybe, and I think some of their minds just were not there, and so after that game I was a little firm with them, and I was like, guys, like, we have to all check in here. All 11 of us have to check into this game and be here and be present and play volleyball. And after that, they really stepped back up, I felt like, and they played some pretty hard games after that and played hard. They did well after that point.
Well, and they did certainly well. You beat West Jefferson. You go on and take out Soda in a very competitive 3-set match, and then a similar thing can be said for Grace. And I was talking with Jace Royer, one of your managers, and we kind of put together, y'all have not lost a 5th or 3rd set this year, we're pretty sure. And that continued here this Saturday. Y'all won the 3rd set, although it be 17-15. Y'all won against Soda. You then won against Grace in the next match in the 3rd set. I mean, what's your secret? That's just impressive right there to not lose the deciding set.
I'm not sure exactly what the secret is really, but they all seem very motivated. They're like, oh no, we lost. Okay, we just won a game. Okay, we have to win this next game. And I think it took the whole team to change their mindsets and be like, okay, we can do this. Look, we can win. We can push hard, even in the 3rd set or the 5th set. And I think it takes all of them, and I think they've done well at it. So other than that, I'm not sure the exact secret, but they're determined to do it, and I'm grateful for that. Their mindset is great.
Well, I think maybe not on paper, but one of the most impressive sets of the season may have been that 3rd set against Grace, just because of how tough the 2nd set looked. I mean, it was not a good one. There was a lot of tension in the air. It was not going well, let's just say that. But then y'all rebounded in 3rd set. Y'all were fine.
Yeah. And I think my coaches have really helped me, and I think as they give different words of wisdom and they help the girls see what I'm saying, the importance of it, that the girls have really stepped up. And yeah, that second game was not a great game, and those girls came back and they pushed through and we pulled it out. It was really close, 17-15, and it was close, I think, that whole game, but they still pulled it out, and that was awesome.
It was. Kind of looking forward here. You faced Malad on Saturday, and the number 2 team in the state. It wasn't exactly the easiest thing, especially after playing at that point 4 matches in a row up until that point. So, and that's a tough thing to go and ask your girls. But they performed pretty well. But they get a second shot at them here on Wednesday.
Yeah. I think they showed themselves that they can play with them, and that we were on our 4th set of the day, and they were all exhausted, but they dug deep. And we had some really good spurts, I feel like, in those games. and they knew that they could play with them. And I think that gave them enough confidence going into this week that they know they're going to push hard. It's going to be a hard game, but they're going to give them a game. So hopefully that's what happens.
Well, and for a lot of that match, I mean, it was long rallies, long points each time. It was not really anything that y'all did. It was just Malad just continuously finding a way.
Yeah.
They're just good. I mean, that's all you can say.
We couldn't get more than a couple points in a row, and that was kind of our problem. We rallied a lot, which was good, but also we've got to kind of kill. We've got to get those points, and so I think the girls have learned a lot. Yesterday we worked in practice a ton on some of those things, and so I think they're ready. I think their mindset's ready and ready to go out and really play hard against Malad.
Well, probably one of the most important weeks here. You got Malad Wednesday, and then on the road at Declo, which is the 3 seed right now. So it's an important week, and kind of the mindset seems to be in a good place for these girls, though.
Yes, it is, and they know it's an important week, and they're crucial games for us, and so I think they're ready. So hopefully they are.
Well, we'll be watching and listening, so we're excited for it. We appreciate you, Coach Grimm, and that'll do it here for our Lisa Benz from North Realty, Idaho, and North Realty, Utah Coaches Show. We'll be right back here on the Westside Pirates pregame show.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Make the best deal you can when it's time to buy or sell commercial or residential real estate. It's important to have Elisa Benson on your team. She's helpful, knowledgeable, honest, friendly, hardworking, and results-oriented. As a graduate of Preston High School, Elisa understands the real estate markets in Idaho and Utah. Call Elisa Benson today, North Realty Idaho and North Realty Utah. Elisa Benson, your proactive, trusted advisor.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Let me tell you about the perfect snack. For decades, Papa J's has been making old-fashioned jerky. The meat is hand-trimmed, sliced, and seasoned. Every tender, flavorful stick is individually sealed to hold that famous Papa J's flavor and freshness. With different flavors, Papa J's jerky is perfect for your food storage, perfect for your lunch, perfect for travel snacks, perfect for a horseback ride, and perfect for a gift. Papa J's Gourmet Beef Jerky. Order online today at papaj's.com. That's papaj's.com.
In a world that's full of unknowns, you don't have to worry about whether or not your insurance has got you covered when life throws you a curveball if your coverage is with Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston, offering policies from auto to home, farm and ranch to crop insurance, and business to life insurance. The Smith Insurance Agency does it all. No matter what challenges life brings, you're not alone. Make sure you've got the right coverage in the right areas of your life. Schedule a free insurance review today with Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
Welcome back here to our standout student interview brought to you by Canyon Creek Dental. We are now joined by Bryson Thompson here, and we appreciate you joining us today, Bryson. What activities are you involved in here at Westside?
I'm doing cross country this year. I'm in student council. I'm doing the Rocket Club thing, and I think I'm doing BPA. I'm not sure yet.
Out of those activities, what's your favorite one?
They're all pretty fun. Student council's pretty fun. The Rocket Club's pretty fun. You just get to hang out with like all my friends and stuff.
As student council, what kind of are your duties involved with that?
I'm kind of they just like tell me what to do, and I'll go do it, I guess.
What's some of the activities y'all have gotten to do thus far this year at student council?
We did the Spirit Bowl for like our homecoming assembly. That was really fun to be a part of and see how it works.
And then you said the Rocket Club. Do you enjoy that as well?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I know you're just a sophomore, but kind of looking forward, future plans. Is there what would you like to do, say, after Westside?
I don't really know what to do. I'm probably going to go to college, but...
Have any idea of what a career might be like or anything?
No, I haven't really thought of it yet.
You don't have to. You got 2 years to think about that. Yeah. What classes are you involved in here as a sophomore Westside?
I'm in math, online physics, coding class, just like the basic English class and stuff. But,
What's your favorite class to go to every day?
they're all pretty fun because I'm like friends with everyone in our grade, but I like them all.
Now, if you had to pick one sporting event to go to, what sporting event would it be?
Probably basketball.
Like everybody says that. I've asked that to like 10 people, and they all say basketball. So I'm really excited for that season. What's one memory from your entire time here at Westside? You know, before high school, after high school, whatever, that you've really enjoyed thus far?
Probably the basketball student section when we went up to Bear Lake. It was like crazy. Everyone was just like screaming at each other, and it was really fun.
It was a fun time. Kind of looking in terms of younger people coming into Westside, what would be some piece of advice that you would give to maybe your freshman self for a year ago? What would you say to them?
I'd probably be like, don't act too cool to go like do school activities and stuff. It's really fun.
What's maybe some school activities that you've gotten to experience here at Westside in your year and a half or so that you've really enjoyed?
Like the student section, just like dressing up for them and not like being too scared to like do the cheers and stuff. It's just fun to like participate in that.
Do you have a lot of friends here at Westside?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to be friends here with people.
Well, and that's kind of what I was leaning towards. There's a really tight-knit community. You know everybody, and I asked that to a lot of people, but is that something that you enjoy about Westside?
I think it's kind of cool because I like moved here from North Carolina, so I knew like some people, but yeah, there's like a lot of people here, and I know them all and stuff. It's just kind of fun to be a part of it.
What part of North Carolina did you move from?
Like Clayton.
Clayton. So do you enjoy kind of getting to come here in a little bit more of a different atmosphere?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And then kind of one final question here. Going forward for your junior and senior year, what's one maybe thing you want to do or memory you want to make or something that you're excited for over the next 2 years?
Probably be a part of like a state team. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, well, knock on wood, we'll have something like that this year. So, all right, we really do appreciate it. This has been our standout student interview with Bryson Thompson, and we'll be right back here on the Westside Pirates pregame show. This segment has been sponsored by Canyon Creek Dental.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Everyone wants a smile they can be proud of. A healthy smile can make your day brighter. At Canyon Creek Dental, Doctors Justin Carter, Thomas Hull, Heath Bateman, and Corby Dixon see patients of all ages and provide a full line of dental services, including fillings, wellness checks, braces, wisdom teeth, oral surgery, and cosmetic dentistry. Call us today to schedule an appointment in our Preston or Grace office. Canyon Creek Dental. We're here to give you a smile you can be proud of.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Welcome back here to Declo High School as we are ready to go here in Declo. Westside Lady Pirates, Declo Lady Hornets. It's time for a conference matchup between the number 13 team and the number 12 team. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer as we get stuff going with Allie Henderson to serve it away for Westside. The Lady Pirates wearing their gradient uniforms as per usual with Westside on the chest, Pirates on the back. Declo in the all-white uniforms, black numbers with orange lining. Allie Henderson will serve it off from right to left. Then it's dug out in the back left corner for Declo as they receive it. Set to the far side, attack shot coming. Back near side, it's going to be received by Marskal. Set on a dive from Miley Kundick, and she just smacks the thing on the pole. Kind of an interesting set there, and immediately a point for the Declo Lady Hornets off that one.
Number 3 back to serve for your Declo Hornets with a substitution in the game. Number 12 going in for 11. That is Amy Garrett going in for Elena on our Declo.
Reagan Ramsey will have the serve as she goes from left to right.
Seems like a little bit of a net problem down there on this close side.
On the court for Declo, it's going to be Reagan Ramsey, Cadence Bosinger, Mara Rogers, Allie Wegman, as Garrett's going to check in for Wegman, Billy Matthews, libero, and Adeline Stokes. Westside has Kundick, Reagan Bingham, Brooklyn Beckstead, Marskal, Henderson, and Grimm. Serve coming here for Declo from left to right with the 1-point lead on the Flying Ash Escrow scoreboard. Serve across, dug out by Bexley in the near corner. Set by Kundick, and she just misses the set as it smacks her in the head with a little bit of some force.
A little bit interesting there.
Kind of an insult to energy there. You miss the set, and then you get hit.
Yeah, that not the best.
Serve coming from Declo. Marskal receives it. Set in midcourt to the right side. Attack shot coming from Britta Grimm, who gets the kill. That was one thing we didn't see much of last night. Britta Grimm kills. She gets one immediately here for Westside, and a good sign for the Lady Pirates. 2-1 on the Flying Ash Escrow scoreboard here in set 1. Set 1 brought to you by Cache Valley Bank.
Britta's kind of a key point of this team with her hits, really bringing a lot together for the team. And as Britta Grimm is actually back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
She goes from right to left. Hits it with the right hand, just off the tape and down. There's the ace for Britta.
Yet again, those kind of interesting serves to read off those tapes, which are great for us and bad for us at the same time.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it in the wrong angle and have it come back to you, but if you hit it at the right angle, you get an ace. Just like we saw there off the tape, drops in. Grimm serve again, goes to the left side, received by Declo. He'll tap it over here on the near side. Kundick will set it, and it's going to be a near side attack shot from Miley Bingham. It was out, too far, no tip. Declo gets the point. 3-2 on the Flying Ash Escrow scoreboard. Early here in set 1. Long matches between freshmen and JV. They both went to 3 sets. We'll tell you what happened in those in just a moment. Serve coming from Rogers for Declo. Received in the back, middle row. Now going to be Britta Grimm, midcourt attack shot. Back left, Mara Rogers. Now near side, Declo with it. Midcourt attack shot off the hands of Rouse. And the kill there for the libero, Bailey Matthews, as Declo gets their first kill and their 4th point. The freshman team today, they won their first set 25-23, lost the second set 25-19, but were able to win the third set and the match 15-9. JV, on the other hand, lost the first and third set, but won the second set, losing the match. Receive on the serve now near side, west side. It's going to be Miley Bingham gets the attack and kill shot off the hands of Nisa May. Miley Bingham's first kill. West side cuts the lead to 1, 4-3.
Tessa Love checking in the game for Anna Marskal on that front row, with Reagan Bingham for the Lady Pirates back to serve.
Bingham shades the near side as she goes from right to left. Back, middle, received by Declo. Rogers, far side, May, attack shot, too far. Nisa May with a little bit too much oomph on that one, and we're tied at 4 on the Flying Ash Escrow scoreboard. Set 1 once again brought to you by Cache Valley Bank as Bingham serve goes over the net. Dug out by the libero. Declo on the near side, attack shot off the fingertips of Miley Bingham and Tessa Love, and the kill for Amy Garrett, her first. And Declo back with the lead, 5-4.
Kind of a hard spot to get that ball up. Great placement by our Declo Hornets as it came into that back middle left area.
Adeline Stokes will have the serve from left to right, goes with the right hand. Far side, Britta Grimm digs it out. Kundick on the far side. Midcourt, Tessa Love attack shot. Has it blocked right back to her. She keeps it alive, and now third hit. Love will get it over. Just out on the far side. Point for Declo there on the arrow from Tessa Love. Kind of at an awkward angle about halfway to midcourt from the net. And just tapped it over too far on the right side. Serve coming for Declo and Stokes. Back row, it's middly dug out by Britta Grimm. Far side attack shot from Tessa Love. Dug right back over, and Marskal can't receive it. Lady Hornets get the point, 7-4.
Westside's got to pick up a little bit of momentum here to keep this set alive for them. Even though it's early on, those early points do matter quite a bit.
Stokes back to serve. Goes across. Left side, it's dug out by Ralph. She goes right back over to Declo and Dig. Now Addison May has the attack shot, but it's out on the far side. And the point to Westside.
Seemed a little bit like some miscommunication there between Cadence Ralph and I believe it was Britta Grimm back there for the passing the ball, but it all turned out quite nicely as Cadence managed to put it back right where she needed it.
Most of the time you see Cadence and Britta rotate in and out, so that's probably one of the first times they were on the court together in a while. Declo will set it off the serve. Far side, May taps it over. Britta Grimm in the backside digs it up. Now mid-court attack shot from Tessa Love off the tape. Kept alive by Declo. Third hit coming. May, or rather Rogers, hits it in the net, and Westside gets the point.
Now on the way over here, Julie Grimm told her girls there's going to be a little bit of a change here. They're changed up their offense a little bit. They're running back to their original 5-1, but with a little bit of the different substitution differences.
And we're seeing that already with Britta Grimm out there on the court. After the serve, it's going to be bumped right back over to Miley Bingham. She taps it over, but she hits the net. So it's going to be a point for Westside because they're going to say that Declo went under the net. So we're tied at 7.
Confusion there in between if it was in or out, and then that over the line there kind of sealed the deal for us Pirates.
Serve. Going to be an awkward reception there and a double hit on the second one. Kaylee Rios couldn't get it off the initial reception from Reagan Ramsey, and Westside with their first lead of the day, 8-7 here in set 1. On the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard, Miley Kundig with the serve from right to left, just over. Dug out by Rogers, set up to the middle of the court. Rios taps it over, and kind of an awkward angle there. Allie Henderson can't handle it, and Declo ties this matchup at 8.
Great placement from Declo. Again, those tips and small hits are really treating them well today, as that's where they've gotten lots of points.
Tied at 8. Serve coming here from Garrett. Back right side, dug by Westside. Third hit, they get it over with Tessa Love. Set to the far side. May with too far of a hit for Declo. And Westside gets the point. They take back the lead 9-8 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Miley Bingham goes back to serve for the Lady Pirates. Going from right to left. Throws it with the left hand, hits it with the right. Back near side, dug out by Declos Libero. They'll set it to midcourt where Rios is and has an attack shot that goes off the tape. Westside keeps it alive with a Kundig dive. Now another attack shot for Britta Grimm. It gets blocked right back to her, and Westside unable to handle that one as Declo gets the point off the block. They were able to get a couple hands on it to keep that alive momentarily, but that ball was at the scorer's desk by the time Westside had its third hit, and there was just no way they were going to get it over.
Brooklyn Beckstead checking into the game, and I didn't see who she went out for, but
serve across, or rather not across, should be the right wording. May hits it into the net. Sometimes I always forget that. I won't look at the rotations, and I'll look in, and there'll be a new player on there. I'm like, who are you coming for?
Exactly, especially with these new rotations, it's a little bit difficult for me to keep track of it all.
And most of the time, you know who rotates for who.
Exactly.
Not in this one.
And we have Jillian Wetchler checking in the game for Tessa Love for the back row.
Near side serve for Jillian. She goes with it, back row, middle, received well. Declo sets it to the near side. They'll tip it over, blocked down by Britta Grimm. Declo keeps it alive, though. Third hit from Ramsey, they get it over. Beckstead in the back row digs it. Set by Henderson. Near side attack shot, tipped over from Britta Grimm, and she gets the kill, her second. Westside now with a 2-point lead, their largest in this set. 11-9 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Wetchler retains the serve. Jace Andrews, Jace Royer joining you on My Local Radio and KACH. Serve across, back row, Libero digs it. Set to the far side where it's going to be Rogers who has the kill. Mara Rogers there with some oomph on it, gets her first kill of the evening. And now there's 5 separate Declo Lady Hornets with a kill.
That's our first look at our number 7, Rogers, hitting the ball, as she was a key component in their last game against us, but she hasn't brought much to the table early in this first set.
Serve across for Libero, Beckstead back middle, receives it, set by Henderson, midcourt, Reagan Bingham, attack shot, kill shot. She finds this near side where there was no Lady Hornets to be found, and Westside with a 2-point lead once again, 12-10 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard.
Allie Henderson back to serve for our Westside Pirates, and great placement by Reagan Bingham to get us the point there on that back left side.
Serve to the left side. Set on the near side, now mid-court attack shot goes over the net there. It was Adeline Stokes who could not get the height. Westside now improves it to a 3-point advantage, their first time having that lead in this set.
Anna Marskull checking in the game for Jillian Wetchler on that back row, as Jillian was in for Tessa Love before.
Serve coming here, as they're going to say it was blocked down, so it was a serve for Declo, making it 12-11. Dig back over. Declo with it, set to the far side, attack shot. Rogers. That's going to be received by Grimm. Set, far side, Marskull. No, it's Grimm who taps it over. Declo keeps it alive. Miscommunication. Reagan Ramsey, Mara Rogers look at each other, and they kind of just throw their hands out. It's 13-11 now. Nice job by Britta Grimm, who was on the ground to get up and get the third hit over.
Miley Bingham has now checked into the game on that front row, with Britta Grimm back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
Serve across. Now Declo receives it near side. They'll have the attack shot blocked, and it's going to be blocked onto the side of Lady Pirates as Reagan Bingham couldn't get the angle there, and the point will go to Declo. 13-12 on the Flying F Telenesco scoreboard. Westside unable to get more than a 2-point lead thus far.
Number 7 back to serve for the Declo Hornets.
Mara Rogers with it as she goes. It's Marskull to set it. Now Kundik sets it over. Kept alive by May for Declo. They'll set midcourt attack shot coming. Back left side, it's going to be Marskull to set. Far side attack shot. Britta Grimm gets it blocked down, and that'll be a blocking point there for Nisa May.
Great timed by that block for number 4, Nisa May, for the Declo Hornets, with number 7 back to serve yet again.
Declo serve from the far side. Middle of the back row received. Now far side, Reagan Bingham going to hit it over. Declo with it. They receive it. Midcourt attack shot. It's going to be a kept alive by Westside. They'll dive there by Britta Grimm. Now Miley Bingham attack shot. Kept alive by Declo, but that had some force behind it, and they can't keep it alive for long. Westside gets the point.
Also seemed like a little bit of miscommunication back there for our Declo Hornets, as the ball dropped almost in the middle of the court after that pass. And we have Reagan Bingham coming back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
Near side with the ball. Waiting for the rotations to be checked by the near side official. Now we're set. West side with a 1-point lead. Bingham with the serve. Dug out by Rogers. Declo, a third hit coming, and that's going to be just not enough. It's off the tape and falls on the side of the Lady Hornets. West side gets the point, 15-13.
Yet again, we see that 2-point lead for our Lady Pirates, with Reagan Bingham back to serve yet again.
15-13. Near side received off the serve from Bingham. Set by Declo at midcourt. Far side, Nisa May. Too far as she tries to go from the far side to the near side corner. Can't find it, and now West side with that heralded 3-point lead thus far. 16-13 on the Flying S Tile and Escrow scoreboard. Bingham serve across. Rogers digs it out. Now at the net, Nisa May going to get it over on the third hit. Miley Kundik at the net, gets it over. Declo taps it there, overpass, and Amy Garrett takes advantage of it.
Kind of rolled off the tape there a little bit as well when she tapped it on over. Made it a little bit difficult for Tessa Love to read there. And number 2 is back to serve for our Declo Hornets.
16-14. And it's going to be Alan Stokes who hits it into the net on a service error to give the West Side Lady Pirates a point. 17-14.
Miley Kundik back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
Kundik here with it on the middle. Back row, dug by Declo. They'll set to the far side. Nisa May taps it over. That's going to be a hit by Kundik to keep it alive. Now third hit. Britta Grimm's going to get it over. Far side received by Declo. Set at midcourt. Now it's going to be a too far hit for Rios.
You know,
she was at midcourt but doesn't get, or gets too much ump on it, and Westside gets the point. Now a 4-point lead, large to the set.
We've seen a lot of over hits by Declo Hornets here, going out of bounds quite often now.
Served by Kundik, doesn't get over, hits the tape, and talked about earlier. Sometimes it hits the tape and it's good. Sometimes it hits the tape and it does that, and that one is a bad example. 18-15 now after the service error from Kundik. Back to serve is going to be Amy Garrett. Declo from left to right, hits it across. Too far here on the near side. Westside lets it go. Back-to-back service errors put us at 19-15 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Westside with the advantage on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. First set brought to you by Cash Valley Bank. Serve from Miley Bingham. Dug by Declo, set to the near side, and Nisa May has the attack shot off the blocker's fingers. Marskal receives it near side for West Side, and it's going to be a attack and kill shot from Britta Grimm as she gets her team leading third kill, and West Side now the first to 20 as it's 20-15. Five more points for set one.
We've seen some great plays here by Britta Grimm, especially with her athleticism coming off the ground and getting some quick kills.
Declo off the serve, sets to the far side as they're blocked down. Now they'll set it over, and West Side with it. Henderson near side with Britta Grimm. Attack shot off the blocking hands, kept alive for the Lady Hornets. They'll set it mid-court. It's Rios. She gets it over, but received well by Kundik. Bumped over to the near side and hit by Britta Grimm. Declo with his second hit just taps it over. West Side with it. Set near side attack shot. Britta Grimm, a hard attack shot. Set high in the air. Third hit from Declo. They'll be able to get it over. Miley Bingham on a dive, keeps it alive. Allie Henderson now mid-court. Tessa Love gets it across and gets the kill. Bailey Matthews had an awkward angle at it as she hit her in the chest instead of the arms, and West Side gets the point on a long rally and a bit of a momentum boost there for the Lady Pirates. 21-15 now and a timeout called. I mentioned momentum boost. That's the only thing you can do to try and limit that. We'll take a break. You're watching Set 1, brought to you by Cache Valley Bank.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In today's world, you need a bank that moves as fast as you move. A bank where personal relationships are still the norm, and where your life, your business, and your needs come first. That's what you'll find at Cache Valley Bank. With locations in southern Idaho and throughout Utah, Cache Valley Bank offers you the personalized service of a hometown bank with the resources and capacities of a large bank. Visit Cache Valley Bank today. Let us help you build the financial network you need. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Declo High School. West Side leads Declo 21-15 on the Flying Ass Talent Escrow scoreboard. Appreciate you watching this presentation of West Side Athletics, brought to you by S&T Electric. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer bringing in the action here. Miley Bingham back to serve for West Side with the 6-point advantage here. Serve near side, or rather far side. Declo receives it. Now they'll have a far side attack shot, and it's out off the hand of Reagan Ramsey. Error there. West Side 22, Declo 15. A little bit of a dominance run here for West Side. They've gotten the lead all the way up to 7. It's a good feeling, too, after having the match of yesterday where you get swept by Malad, where you score a max of 16 points in a set. Off the serve, it's going to be a reception well for Declo. Now they'll hit it over. West Side receives it well. Britta Grimm has the attack shot on the near side and lets out a roar as she gets the kill. Her fourth.
This is right about where we see our Lady Pirates take ahead. It's right in those midpoints, that 15 to 18 range is really where our Pirates start to take lead and really get the momentum of the match going.
Serve from Miley Bingham, back middle. It's going to be received well. Declo sets to the far side, and Reagan Ramsey gets it over. Marskal and Britta Grimm have a bit of a miscommunication, and Marskal just kind of throws a fist out there, but it's not going to be enough as it drops on the court after it hits hers. It'll be 23-16 now.
Brooklyn Beckstead checking in the game for Miley Bingham.
Nisa May will go back to serve for Declo. Serves it with the right hand off the tape. Kundik dives to receive it, though. Set by Allie Henderson on the near side attack shot. Britta Grimm blocked out, though. Point for West Side.
Yet again, we see Britta Grimm just being such a dominant player for our Pirates.
I know it's not truly the way she got it. I'm going to give her the kill on that one, so that's 5. Listen, we do our own stats here. I know it's not the proper way, but at the same time, she was the reason West Side got the point. I'm giving her the kill. Jillian Wexler with the serve on the near side. Gets it over, and a little miscommunication from Declo. It's an ace to win the match, or rather set. 25-16, West Side. Kind of back and forth for the entire bit. They end up taking it in pretty dominant fashion. We'll take a break. You're watching Set 1, brought to you by Cache Valley Bank. Right back here from Declo High School.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Purchasing land or a new home is one of life's major milestones. It says you're committed to a better life, to building something worthwhile. Since 1905, Flying S has been land title protectors, ensuring you have clear ownership rights to your home and your land. By blending personalized hometown customer service with sophisticated, cutting-edge technology, we meet each customer's real estate transaction needs. When you need a title company, choose the one that's been serving customers for over 119 years. Flying S Title and Escrow, 28 West Oneida, Preston.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Wes, welcome back here to Declo High School as Westside wins that first set 25-16. Now has a chance to take set 2 and potentially force a straight set sweep opportunity in set number 3, which will be really nice. You had to go to 5 sets against these Lady Hornets last time.
Exactly. It'd be good for us Pirates to kind of just get a clean game here going, especially they're a little bit tired. They've been playing a lot of volleyball recently. It'd be nice for them to have a touch of a break there.
Well, that's nice, especially if you go with a win today, you don't play for a week.
Exactly.
And with all respect in the world, you then play Aberdeen.
And that's...
in theory, you should have a pretty easy contest in that match.
Exactly what I was going to say there.
Serve for Declo as they come off here with set number 2. That's going to be received by Marsko on the far side. Set by Henderson to midcourt. Reagan Bingham with some force. Just out, though, on the near side. Point for Declo. Set 2 brought to you by Yardmaster, serving lawns across the Cache Valley. Declo leads 1-0 as the serve comes across for Reagan Ramsey. Kundick digs it. It goes right at the tape, hits the net, and Allie Henderson can't really get anything with that. Declo leads 2-0 now.
You kind of see some interesting serves from number 3 as she doesn't do it exactly as you would traditionally see with the jump serve. Kind of more of almost a gallop there.
She gets it across with the gallop. Set by Henderson. Midcourt, Reagan Bingham taps it this time and gets the kill. Last time she said, I hit that too hard. This time, let's just tap it over and gets the point. Tap, tap, tap it over. 2-1 on the Flying S Talon Escrow scoreboard. Allie Henderson back to serve for Westside. Midcourt with it as she goes with the right hand. Back middle, received by Declo. Though set to midcourt once again. Blocked down, kept alive by Declo. Another hit, they'll get it over. Set by Pregame. Henderson now tipped over. Going to be a double hit there from Allie Henderson and Miley Kundick there. They kind of ran into each other. Lady Hornets get the point, 3-1.
Number 7 for the Declo Hornets going back to serve. Rogers.
With the right hand, hits it over on the far side. Far side received by Henderson. Kundick just going to tap it over. Going to be set as it kept alive by Declo. Rogers, too far. Rather, Ramsey with the attack shot as she just pummels that ball. But, I mean, it was near the baseline of the basketball lines. So, pretty far out.
Britta Grimm back to serve for the Pirates. And a little bit of rotation. Allie Henderson coming out for Cadence Ralphs.
Yep. Britta with the serve just across. Declo receives it well. They'll set to midcourt where it's an attack shot from Stokes, and it just finds the back line. Marsko and Grimm. Don't know if it was a miscommunication or they decided to let it go, but either way, it's a point for Declo.
It seemed that line ref did have a little bit of mixed feelings about if that was in or out. I saw him raise his flag up and then point it back down last second. It was right there on.
They got some tough jobs.
Exactly.
You know how it is.
Kind of 50-50 draw there.
Stokes with the serve. Ralph digs it out. Kundick the second hit. Midcourt. It's going to be blocked off the hands of Miley Bingham by Rios. It's Rios' first block. Declo leads 5-2. Serve coming from Reagan Ramsey. Or excuse me, Stokes. Pregame on a dive. Digs it out. Kundick gets it over. Declo will play it. Far side May. Blocked down by Kundick. Has kind of an awkward angle on the first shot. This time makes up for it with the block. Her first block of the day in Westside. Cuts the lead to 2, 5-3 on the Flying Eshton Escrow scoreboard. Tessa Love rotates with the libero and a Marskal.
Reagan Bingham back to serve for the Pirates.
Bingham across, back row. Received by Declo. Nisa May with the attack shot. They said out, but it is in here on the near side. And Declo regains that 3-point advantage, 6-3.
Yet again, those are about 2 points that we've given up here, maybe 3 of just miscommunications and just saying the ball was out when it really was in.
Allie Wegman with it. She'll serve across. Dug by Grimm, set by Kundick. Far side, Tessa Love, attack shot. Wegman receives it. Set by Declo Stokes, attack shot. Libero, Bailey Matthews with too much oomph on it for the second time in this set. West Side gets the point, 6-4.
A nice switch there for Tessa Love and Miley Bingham as she's a middle hitter, and coming out to the outside was a little bit unexpected for the Declo Hornets and clearly paid off for our Pirates.
Serve for Miley Kundick. Dug on the far side, set to the far side, tipped over by Ramsey. Now Henderson will set it. Going to be a near set attack shot from Miley Bingham. She gets the kill. That's Miley's second. Right now, there's only 2 people for the Lady Pirates that have kills. Broder Grimm with 5, Miley Bingham with 2.
Great swings by Miley Bingham here. Just really doing a wonderful job today.
One of the younger players on this team, too. Excited to see what she has in the future. Serve for Miley Kundick, received by Declo's Rios. Now Rios with the third hit, gets it over. A dive from Broder Grimm, kept alive. Ellie Henderson, third hit. They get it over for Declo. Ramsey receives it. Set to the left side. Attack shot from Ramsey. Kept alive by Grimm in the back row middle. Attack shot coming for Tessa Love. Blocked on the side of Declo. It'll be a point for West Side.
Miley Kundick back to serve for our Lady Pirates. With the okay from the ref, she's going to go ahead and serve.
Kundick serve across. Dug there. Set by Declo to the far side. Attack shot blocked, but it stays on the side of West Side. Point for Declo. Tessa Love blocked there, but it just doesn't go on the right side. 7-6 now on the Flying Eshton Escrow scoreboard. Lady Hornets on top of the Lady Pirates.
Nisa May back to serve for Declo.
Nisa across with it. Far side dig by Kundick, set by Henderson. Near side attack shot, Tessa Love has it blocked, but Declo keeps it alive on their side. Now Ramsey on a far side attack shot has that one get down off the hands of Henderson and Love on the block.
Good bounce back there by Declo to, after getting blocked, set it to the other side and get a good point on our Pirates.
8-6 on the Flying Eshton Escrow scoreboard. Declo leads. May retains the serve as she'll throw it with the left, hit it with the right across. Marskal dig, set by Henderson. Now far side attack shot from Miley Bingham. May receives it, kind of an awkward angle, but either way, Declo's going to get it over on 3. Set by Kundick. Now Henderson, midcourt, Tessa Love taps it over and gets the kill. Rios was expecting a more heaviest shot, and Tessa just tapped it.
Kind of a little bit of a missed timing piece there for a massive serve, or hit, I should say, and just the perfect tap over to get us the point.
8-7, Declo leads. Serve across for Miley Bingham. Back row dig by the libero. Now it's going to be a tap across from Reagan Ramsey for Declo. Marskal receives it. It'll be set to the near side where Broder Grimm is. Has the attack shot, but it's going to be received well by Declo. A hit over by Ramsey is blocked down by Tessa Love, and West Side ties this match, or rather set up at 8.
Yet again, we can see our middles being so dominant on the court, especially Tessa and Reagan Bingham here, with Miley Bingham back to serve.
From midcourt goes off the tape and down. Again, the tape helps. The tape hurts. It helped that time.
Just such a hard serve to read there. Either way, right there, fine line, but it rolls over.
9-8 on the Flying Eshton Escrow scored. West Side with the lead now. Set for Declo near side. Ramsey, attack shot. Marskal receives it well, though. Set by Kundick to Broder Grimm on the near side. Taps it over and gets it down. Her 6th kill. Britta have a night.
6 kills in the past, what is this, 2 sets?
Yeah,
1.5 sets?
I mean, you're talking points for West Side. They're 35 right now. She has 6 kills.
And those are just kills. She has other points along
those lines, exactly.
Passes.
Tip across for Rios. Received by West Side. Now Tessa Love with the attack shot. Blocked. Kept alive by West Side. 3rd hit. They're not going to be able to get it. Just a good block there for Kaylee Rios. That's her 2nd. And gets the point for Declo, 10-9.
Some good hustle by West Side as we see it come up by a couple of players, with Miley Kundick last to dive for the ball. Just quite couldn't get in contact with it.
Bailey Matthews, the libero here for Declo with the serve from left to right. Matthews, a little looper, gets it over. Set by Henderson, near side, Pregame attack shot blocked, right back to west side. Beckstead will dig it out. Now Tetzelov, midcourt attack shot. This one finds the court. Off the tape, it's down. West side point, 11-9 now.
And you can see some great passes from West Side. When we have our great passes, everything clicks for us. And that's kind of the key to this team, is as soon as our passes come on, we are a great team.
They show flashes of it a lot. They just got to keep it consistent.
Exactly.
Up by 2, Wechsler's serve, dug by Matthews, the libero. Set. Now attack shot from Stokes. Beckstead will dig it out. Set by Henderson to midcourt. Reagan Bingham attack shot. Finds the back far corner. Great placement there. West Side gets the point, and a 3-point advantage in set 2 marks the largest lead here in the set. Brought to you by Yardmaster. Speaking of which, we'll take a break. 12-9 here on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Timeout. Declo. When we come back, West Side trying to take a 2-set advantage.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
100% guarantee is a good thing, and that's what you get when you hire the professionals at Yardmaster Services. We help you get the yard of your dream with custom fertilization for grass, trees, and shrubs, spraying for weeds, and lawn aeration. We also help keep your sprinkler system in top shape with turn-on and turn-off services, including winterization and small repairs. We even eliminate the bugs in the lawn and around the house. Yardmaster, serving commercial and residential customers. Call Yardmaster Services today for a free quote.
Twelve to 9 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard as we come back here into set 2. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer for this one. A conference matchup between the number 12 ranked Westside Lady Pirates, number 13th ranked Declo Lady Hornets. Julian Wechsler with the serve from the near side goes across. Back row, it's set for Declo. They'll set to the far side where Reagan Ramsey is, and she has the kill. Ramsey, that's her first kill of this evening. Declo off the timeout gets the point.
Kind of surprising there, as the first time we saw Declo, number 7, Ramsey, was a key component in that team, and she's not been the best tonight, or as points-wise, and that was her first kill.
Reagan serve, Ramsey across. Back row, Beckstead will dig it out on the middle. Set to the far side, Pregame with the attack shot. Back row, Matthews will dig it out the libero for Declo Lady Hornets. Tapped over by Ramsey there. Now attack shot for Pregame, received by Declo. They'll set by Matthews at the net, kind of an awkward angle. They'll push it over. Kundick digs it out. Set by Henderson, midcourt. Reagan Bingham taps it, gets the kill. Her second of this evening. West Side, 13-10.
Great placement there by Reagan Bingham with, is it Brooklyn Beckstead back to, no, Allie Henderson, sorry.
Allie with it. Right at the free throw line, if you can picture that. Matthews will dig it out for Declo. They'll set to midcourt where Stokes is. Has it blocked by Kundick, but they are ultimately able to get it over. Now third hit, they get it over, and it's going to be tapped out. Declo had it at the net. They tap it out, and Westside fortunate there to get the point.
They kind of caught us off by surprise there. We started celebrating, and Pregame managed to make a fist and bump that ball right back up for us to play.
Henderson serve, a nice one. Matthews will dig it out, though. Set by Rogers. Attack shot off the tape and down on Declo's side. Point for Westside there, as it was Amy Garrett who did not have the height on that one to get it over the net.
Still had Reagan Bingham right there ready for that block, and Allie Henderson back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
15-10, serve across, back left side, dug out for Declo. Third hit, they're going to get it over with Bosinger. Kept alive for Westside, set to the near side, attack shot for Pregame. Has it blocked out there by Amy Garrett, and the point will go to Westside.
Yet again, a point by Britta Grimm, really, as she's been a key component for this Westside team today. I believe, is that 9 or...
They got 7 kills for now.
7 kills by Britta Grimm.
Allie Henderson from the far side this time will serve it. Matthews, one to receive it once again. Midcourt attack shot from Stokes, blocked by Reagan Bingham. Third hit coming over from Bosinger. They do get it over. Beckstead will take it for Westside. Set, midcourt tapped over by Reagan Bingham. Declo with it. Ramsey to Rogers, who taps it over and gets it down just in front of Brooklyn Beckstead, as Declo gets their first point in a while to make this a 16-11 score on the Flying S Title and Escrow scoreboard.
Jillian Wechsler and Anna Mariscal switching as Anna Mariscal comes onto the court, with number 7 for Declo coming in to serve, Mara Rogers, excuse me.
16-11, serve into the net there from Rogers. Service error Point for Westside, 17-11.
Britta Grimm back to serve for the Lady Pirates as Brooklyn Beckstead checks out of the game for Miley Bingham.
Grimm serve, throws with the left, hits with the right. Near side, received by Declo at the net. Reagan Bingham taps it over. Overpasses. That's Reagan Bingham's specialty. She proves it right there with a third kill on the night.
Britta Grimm back to serve yet again for the Pirates.
A lot different than the first match these two teams played. Declo won the first set. It was very close. Westside won the second set and ultimately had to win it in 5. This time, Westside leading 18-11 with a set lead here in set 2. Set and now serve across, or rather near side attack shot from Miley Bingham will get the kill.
You can see a great pancake there by number 1, the libero on Declo, as they call a timeout.
You know what? We're going to keep it here. I would like you to describe a pancake for us. That's the first time I've heard that term.
That's a little bit of a volleyball term.
I think I know what it is.
Yes, exactly.
But so I'll let you kind of go with that.
A pancake in volleyball terms is when the player puts their hand on the floor as the ball hits it. So it kind of takes quite a bit of hand-eye coordination there to get the ball up. Now the thing with pancakes, they're kind of the last resort there when you're reaching out just barely trying to get the ball. And they're hard to get up as well, but it's kind of just the last resort and very impressive when you do have them.
You just got to throw your hand out there and it works.
Exactly. It's kind of an interesting volleyball term that I guess maybe not everybody's heard of, but...
Well, I mean, to be fair, I called volleyball in the past. I did it for 3 years in Texas. That was 5 years ago, though. So the terms are a little bit out of my league at this point.
That's all right.
So we're getting them back, though. I'm glad I got you here because make it a lot better. Jace Rory, everybody. Give him a round of applause. Serve across for Britta Grimm. Received well by Declo. They'll set to the far side. Nisa May into the net. Point for Westside. So Declo this time does not get the point off the timeout. And Westside with their largest lead of the match to date at 9. 20-11 here in set 2, brought to you by Yardmaster. Looking very good are the Westside Lady Pirates. Serve dug by Rogers. Ramsey pops in the air. Nisa May with the attack shot. This time a little bit too far. Last time hit it in the net. This time too much on it. Westside 21-11. 10-point lead on the Flying Ash Talent Escrow scoreboard.
You can see Miley Kundick over there, a little bit disappointed when that ball got hit in the net. She was kind of looking for that block as Britta Grimm serves it right on over.
They're going to tap it. Third hit. Nisa May's going to get it over. Marskal digs, set by Kundick. Midcourt attack shot. Reagan Bingham has the kill. I'm telling you, she has some force on those tonight. 4th kill for Reagan, 3 in this set.
Reagan's really come on in this past set, and it's really proven to be she's been proven to be quite a good tool for the Westside Pirates to use.
22-11, Britta Grimm retains the serve once again. Waiting for the rotation clearance, and we're good. Grimm, middle court with it. Throws with the left, hip with the right. Back row, kind of an awkward dig, it's an ace. Britta Grimm's second ace for the Lady Pirates. 23-11. 2 more points for the set 2 win, and a chance to go into set 3 looking for a sweep.
Britta Grimm back to serve yet again for our Lady Pirates.
Throws with the left, hits with the right. Near side received well by Declo. They'll bump it now. Going to be tapped over by Nisa May. Miley Bingham gets it. Set by Kundick. Far back shot from Britta Grimm, but she gets it over. Declo will set it to the near side. Will have the attack shot. A dive by Marskal keeps it alive. Set by Kundick. Attack shot. Bingham blocked. Blocked down there from Adeline Stokes and Amy Garrett. And Declo finally back on the board. 23-12.
Number 6 for the Declo Hornets checking into the game there for their libero, number 1, as number 2 for the Declo Hornets is back to serve.
Rios, one of the middle hitters, the one to rotate with Matthews, the libero. That's short, though, for Adeline Stokes, and a service error free point for Westside. They have set point here, 24-12.
Tessa Love into the game for Jillian Wechler, and Anna Marskal steps off as well.
Bingham serve. Dug by Rogers. Set. Nisa May. Far side. It was tipped. It was out, though, but it was tipped. Declo with the point, 24-13.
Anna Marskal back into the match for Reagan Bingham. With number 11 from the Declo Hornets back to serve Wagman.
Serve across for Declo. Britta Grimm on a dive. Keeps it alive. Now Kundick going to get it over. And Declo with it. They'll set far side. Nisa May can't get the angle, and Westside gets the point. Kundick with the kind of roundabout hit gives Westside the set 25-13, and they have a chance to sweep the team that took them to 5 sets last time and guarantee themselves that number 2 seed in district. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate Volleyball, brought to you by Northern Title.
MyLocalRadio.com. KACH. MyLocalRadio.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
(25-13), the Westside wins set number 2, and now have a chance to sweep the Declo Lady Hornets as we head into set number 3. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer here as we bring you the match from Declo High School. Appreciate all of you watching on mylocalradio.com, along with everybody listening on KACH. No, it's a 2-hour-long road trip, so anybody watching at home, we don't blame you. We don't. I would have stayed home too, but this is my job, and I really want to bring you the game. So here we are.
And that adds an extra 30 minutes on that bus ride, so Lady Pirates kind of need this win just to make the trip worth it here, you know?
Yeah, 2 hours on a bus makes it 2:30. So, and also for me, you got to drive back to the school and then drive back home from there.
Exactly. So. It kind of a long trip. You're talking just 6 hours just of driving just for this volleyball match.
Luckily, no match until Aberdeen next week. It is on the road, but no matches, so you get a week off. And I think these Westside Lady Pirates deserve it, and so do you.
Yes, very much so. Now we have the libero number 1 from Declo checking in, Bailey Matthews. With Anna Marscal for our team checking, or waiting to check in for Tessa Love. Ref hands, I believe, the Pirates the ball here, with Allie Henderson back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
Allie will go to the far side for this serve. Westside trying to sweep the Declo Lady Hornets. Going to be received well. They'll have a far side tip shot by Ramsey. Put a grim right there to dig it out, though. Now she'll have an attack shot and gets the tip off the hands of Kaylee Rios. I don't know if that was going to be out or in, but Rios tips it and makes it an easy decision for the point.
You know, Rogers really has had quite a slow game these past couple of nights, actually, against Soda Springs yesterday. She also tipped quite a lot as well. And Allie Henderson with a great serve.
Declo will set it to the far side. Ramsey gets it across. Marscal digs it. Set by Henderson. Reagan Bingham attack shot. Gets it in the near corner. 2-0, and this is exactly what you wanted to see. Me and Jace were talking about it. Well, we're both Jaces. But either way, the Jace squared were talking about it in between sets. This would be a nice thing to sweep the Declo Lady Hornets. This is the number 13 team. You're number 12. You did lose yesterday in Milan, but you sweep them, you're going to bump your ranking up a lot.
Exactly.
Henderson's serve is over. Declo will dig it. Matthews will get it across on the third hit. Beckstead sets it an awkward angle. Marscal gets it, though. Now in the midcourt, tapped over by Bruna Grimm.
Britta Grimm has seemed to be on all night long, bringing points in all 3 sets. And Reagan Bingham coming on that last set with, I believe, 4 kills from Reagan just from that last set alone, with Allie Henderson back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
Britta with 8 kills. Her yearly best is 13. She had that at Marsh Valley at the tri-match. And the attack shot from Declo is going to get down as it's Anna Marskal who can't receive that one, 3-1. So if Britta Grimm can get a little bit of momentum here in this third set, there's a chance that she could maybe tie her season record for kills of 13.
Number 3 for the Declo Hornets going back to serve, Reagan Ramsey.
Throws it with the left, hits it with the right, little looper over. Marskal will dig it. Kundik will set it to the far side. Britta Grimm again. Hey, there's number 9. Kill for Britta.
Britta Grimm just yet again doing amazing today as we see Miley Bingham check in for the Brooklyn Beckstead on that front row, and Cadence Ralph's going in for Allie Henderson on the back row as well.
A lot of different substitutions today, so the
Exactly.
offense definitely switched up.
A lot of different offenses here. It's interesting to see how Britta and Cadence Ralphs have worked together today, because they've never done that before.
No, they've always been the ones to check out for each other. Declo receives the Britta Grimm serve well. They'll tap it over. Ralphs takes it on a dive, but unfortunately can't do much with it after that. And insult to injury, kind of gets hit in the head on a slide from Kundik. 4-2. West Side leads by 2 here on the Flying S. Talon Escrow scoreboard. Ramsey with this, or rather Rogers gets it across. Now it's a near side attack shot from Miley Bingham. Blocked right back down. Miley Kundik taps it over and gets the kill. Kundik with her first kill.
Miley really excited about that. She was really looking for some points on the board for her. And Tessa Love checks in the game for our Lady Pirates with Reagan Bingham back to serve.
The one thing that has to the same, Tessa Love and Anna Marskal libero rotation there.
Exactly.
Bingham, ace for Reagan.
Perfect placement there by Reagan, right in front of number 7's feet. Kind of just a difficult spot to get there.
6-2 on the Flying S. Talon Escrow score. Bingham from the near side. Gets it over. And miscommunication. Matthews digs it, kept alive, third hit. Now it gets over, and Westside has the kill with Kundik or Love. I'm going to give it to Kundik. I couldn't. They both went up. A hand came across. Couldn't tell you whose it was.
You know what really matters is we got the point.
We got the point. That's what matters. But from Miley and Tessa, they want that stat, I'm sure.
I'm sure
I
they
don't know
both
who
do.
it was. Serve from Reagan Bingham, received by Declo. Now we'll have a third hit by Matthews. Gets it off the tape and over. Unfortunate there. Tessa Love may have tipped it with her hand as well, trying to get the block, but Declo either way gets the point, 7-3.
Number 4, May for the Declo Hornets comes in with number 2, Stokes back to serve.
Stokes with the serve across. Rouse will dig it. Kundik taps it over. Declo receives it well. They'll set to the far side. Attack shot coming. Blocked down by Kundik. Kept alive for Westside. Rouse now tipped over by Kundik. Kept alive for Declo. Tessa Love too far. Had the overpass and then just on the near side put too much oomph. Love hits it over, and it's going to be a line violation on Declo. Point Westside.
You know, even though there was that line violation, we still had that point coming for us on that back as we pushed it over. With Miley Kundik back to serve.
Miley Bingham. Miley Kundik to serve, like you said. She'll get at the far side with Reagan Ramsey. Rogers will set it. Back to Ramsey with the attack shot. It goes into the net. 9-5 now. Westside leads by 4 on the Flying S. Talon Escrow scoreboard. Set 3 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Kundik serve once again. Left side dig by Ramsey. Set by Rios. Far side tipped across. Dive by Kundik. Now set by Henderson. Westside attack shot with Tessa Love. Dug in the back near corner. Declo set to the midcourt. Nisa May has the attack shot that's blocked off the hand, but Westside able to get it over, and Tessa Love gets the kill.
Great athleticism there for our Lady Pirates, as you know, those balls were pretty difficult to get up, but we managed to get a kill out of it as well with Miley Kundik back to serve.
Goes across. Received by Matthews. Rio sets. Far side attack shot. That's going to be probably out, but too late as Britta Grimm tips it, and Declo gets the point. First kill of the evening for Sophia Alphen. Saw her in a lot bigger role last time these two teams matched up, but this is the first time we've really seen her there on the outside. Rios' serve will be received by Kundik. Henderson will set it on the far side. Kept on the far side from Miley Bingham. Matthews receives that attack shot. Kind of an awkward angle, and she goes over the line. It'll be a point for Westside.
Number 3 actually hitting the ref stand or the book stand where the score and book is being held. With Miley Bingham now back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
The scorer's table can cause an ankle turn. Let's not do that tonight. Matthews will set it off the serve. Now Declo midcourt. Nisa May has it blocked. Right back to her. Now another attempt from Nisa. This time she doesn't get it over the net. West side now with a 6-point lead, 12-6 on the Flying S Tile and Escrow scoreboard. Back to serve Miley Bingham, rather. She'll go with the right hand across. Matthews on the far side, digs it out far side. Now to midcourt where Nisa May is, who gets it over to Marskall to dig it. West side with it on the near side, attack shot, Britta Grimm. Off the blocking hands, a pancake, but the point for West side.
See, what we talked about that pancake, it's great to get up, hard to get it back over after that's been made, and a timeout called by the Declo Hornets.
13-6, we'll take a break. You're watching West Side Pirate Athletics, brought to you by West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back here to West Side High School. No, we're in Declo High School. Welcome back to the West Side versus Declo matchup. There we go. Jace Andrews alongside Jace Royer. Miley Bingham back to serve. West Side with the serve after the timeout from Declo. They'll receive it. Set by Ramsey. Attack shot. Nisa May has the kill. Powerful one there, and Kundik knows it. She just kind of was like, I couldn't do anything with that.
That just might have been the most powerful hit that Declo's had all night, with Miley Bingham stepping off the court for Brooklyn Beckstead. With number 10 from the Lady Hornets, Sophia Alphen. I believe that's how you say it. Forgive me if I'm wrong.
Alphen.
I'm not quite for sure. But
unfortunately, in high
she
school, you don't get phonetical spelling. So
that is kind of the problem with paper, you know that.
Paper, yeah. Set by Kundik off the serve. Now near side tap shot by Britta Grimm. Declo able to receive it. Midcourt, Nisa May goes into the net. Tell you what, Nisa May definitely has some power, but sometimes she's got to hone in that power because she's hit the net a couple times and she's gone a little far a couple times. But she looks pretty young. She's got a pretty bright future though with a attack shot like she has. We better watch out in the coming years when Westside plays Declo.
Exactly, and Wechsler back to serve for the Pirates.
By Rios off the serve. Third hit, Matthews just trying to get it over. She will. A slide by Matthews to dig it out. Or Wechsler rather now on near side. Attack shot, Britta Grimm. There's number 11.
Just 3 more to break her personal record this year and have 14 kills. And now the last time she had 13 kills was also in a 3-set match. So very impressive by Britta Grimm with Jillian Wechsler back to serve yet again.
I think the point to take from that, when Britta Grimm's on, this team wins.
Exactly.
Wechsler serve across. A dive by Rios, but a miscommunication gives an ace for Wechsler, her second.
Great placement by Wechsler there, right in between the two, so they have to kind of think about who's going, and just enough time for the Pirates to get that ace.
Wechsler from the near side goes across. That's going to be received by Declo. May with the set. Now tap shot over. Kundik sets it. Now Allie Henderson. Reagan Bingham, attack shot. Gets the kill. 5th kill for Reagan Bingham. That's one thing, too. In that 13-kill match, Reagan Bingham also had a decent amount of kills. I mean, those two seniors, they're
when
big.
Britta is on, Reagan is on. It's tough to beat a duo like that.
Well, especially when you have an outside and an inside hitter that are both working, so you can't tell where the heck it's going to go.
Exactly, middle and outside, you got to watch them both.
Set for Declo to the near side. Nisa May, too far on the attack shot. Just as I mentioned, Nisa May has got a strong attack. She's got to find the angle on it now.
Yeah. tone it down maybe just a little bit just to get that ball in as
Miley Cunnick's having to go under the stands to get the ball.
I believe that is the second tournament in a row at no, was it at the Malad tournament as well? Miley was trying to grab a ball out from behind the bleachers.
Why is it always her?
That's a good question.
Jillian goes across with the serve. Rio's able to receive it, though, on the back row. Now Matthews with third hit into the net. Westside gets the point, 19-7. As much as I want Westside to just put them to bed, Britta is 2 points away from matching.
Maybe that's how we put it to bed.
Get
Britta
two back-to-back kills
right now in that front row.
I'll work it. Wechsler's serve. Rio Stiggs, set by Declo, gets it over. Here's a chance. Henderson, now Britta Grimm with the near side. Declo receives it well, though. Matthews, third hit, going to be over by Rios. Wechsler digs. Set to Reagan Bingham, midcourt, blocked, out. Point for Reagan, her sixth.
Britta and Reagan just both doing amazing, as Reagan didn't pick up as much in that first set, but she's just done a tremendous job these past two sets with Wechsler back to serve.
20-7. Into the tape for Jillian Wechsler there. Unfortunate to give the points to Declo. Tell you what, I will say, over the past 4 or 5 weeks, not the entire season, over the past 3 weeks, Jillian Wechsler, when she's back at the service position, we seem to have a run.
Such a weapon back on that service line, especially that great jump serve that she has.
She'll receive the serve this time, and now Britta Grimm with the attack shot into the net. I don't think she realized where she was on the court. She jumped like a little bit farther back than she's probably used to on this near side, because most of the time that set has been perfectly there, and I think she just didn't realize where she was on the court. Also trying to angle it to the right there. Matthews has the serve across for Declo. Far side received by Wechsler. Set to midcourt where Reagan Bingham is. Her attack shot's too far. Declo with 3 points back-to-back-to-back, make it 20-10.
Number 1 for the Declo Hornets back to serve, Bailey Matthews.
Received by Beckstead, and she just hits it to the right side. So an ace there for Bailey Matthews.
You know, the nice thing about being up 9 points is you have that little bit of wiggle room where if that happens, you're not done for. You still have that chance.
You're up by 9 after giving up 4 straight points. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's a valid point there.
Going to be bumped here. Miley Kundick with a third hit. Gets it over, but near side. And I think Britta Grimm, or rather Julie Grimm, may think about taking a timeout here. Not that it's close, but just want to make sure you don't give Declo any hope. Hope is the killer of sweeps. Back row, Wechsler will receive it. Henderson will set it. Reagan Bingham attack shot blocked down. Kept alive on a kick. Oh my gosh. Kundick kicked it over, and it gets in though. Oh my gosh.
What are the chances that you very rarely see a kick, but let alone a kick that goes over? And a timeout called by Julie Grimm for our Lady Pirates.
Set 3 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Lady Pirates Volleyball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
20-13 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. Westside with a 2-set lead over Declo. Kundick will set it, and it's too far at the net, but a punch by Ali. They get it over. Declo with it. It's going to be blocked by Reagan Bingham, kept alive. Third hit, they get it over. Dig by Wechsler, goes right to the net. Attack shot in the overpass, back to Westside. Henderson sets. Reagan Bingham, tip shot, kill shot.
Is that Reagan Bingham's 7th kill of this match?
It is. 21-13.
You know, 11 kills by Britta, 7 by Miley, or excuse me, Reagan. So I got those Binghams mixed up there.
3 by Miley, though, still.
Exactly. We were just playing on fire tonight with Allie Henderson back to serve for our Lady Pirates, as it's an ace.
She could not receive it well. Declo on the near side. That's Allie's first ace, and now Westside has 6 aces on the day combined. 22-13. Into the net there for Allie, though.
You know, have a great serve, a great ace, and then it just kind of ruin the spirit by hitting that net. But
I think a lot of times you get, I'm not going to say cocky, that's not the word, but maybe greedy. You just had an ace, you're trying to get another one, so you try and Maybe do a little bit of a line drive and you hit the net.
When you're up by 8 points,
you can try it.
Exactly.
Serve coming here for Reagan Ramsey. She just mishits that one in the net. Well, I got some bad news. Britta Grimm can only tie her point record now unless Declo comes back to win.
Britta cannot get an ace here.
No,
she can't get an ace here to tie her record.
Just taps it over like into
little
the
underhand serve. Darn it!
Oh man, I don't think she realizes how many kills she has. But hey, look at Miley Bingham, an extra kill there. An overpass, she taps down her 4th.
Usually you see Reagan Bingham looking great on those overpass kills, but I guess it's just in the Bingham blood with Britta Grimm back to serve for our Lady Pirates.
Match point here for Westside. Badley Matthews digs it. Declo sets it. Blocked down off that. Declo keeps it alive. Matthews will set it over. Set by Britta. Now Kundik, far side, rather near side. Miley Bingham in! Just on the near side, gets the point. Westside wins it 25-14. They don't allow more than 16 points to a team that took them 5 sets last time. Improvement? Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Wonderful job by our Lady Pirates here. Really just showed a great game. Came out, played amazing, had 3 hitters doing amazing tonight. Great passes, and just overall a beautiful win for our Pirates.
Especially going into a week-long break, which is much and well-deserved.
Exactly. Get some rest.
Played what? 8 matches last week, 9 matches, somewhere close to 10, and then had to then play 2 this week against the number 1, number 3 seed in district. Now you get a break.
And now, hopefully that bumps up our ranking in state a little bit, as we were the 12th team and Declo was the 13th team, as that will really help us out as we sweep them in 3 sets.
We'll see what the rankings are when we have it tomorrow. But that does it here for Set 3, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Do want to give a shout out to Papa Jace and their amazing beef jerky in Clifton, Idaho. Want to thank them for being a proud supporter of Westside Athletics. We'll take a break, come back with the Ralph's Construction post-game show. Really appreciate everybody watching and appreciate Jace Royer for being on with us tonight. We'll take a break, be right back. You're watching Westside Lady Pirate Volleyball, brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center.
Tonight's game was brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com, offering rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. Ready Support Services, we are ready. West Motor Company, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Franklin County Medical Center, for the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the finest meat and produce in Preston. S&T Electric, it's what we do. Flying S Escrow and Title, land title protectors since 1905. Ultimate Power Sports, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at Ultimate Power Sports in Preston. Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Cache Valley Bank, serving Utah and southern Idaho with 21 locations. Yardmaster, keeping lawns healthy throughout the Cache Valley. Puppy Steps Training, northern Utah and southern Idaho's premier board and training facility since 2011. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, your local agents right here in Preston. Canyon Creek Dental, with 2 area locations to serve you. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, stop in downtown Preston where you will be treated like a friend. Papa J's, making world-class jerky locally right here in Clifton. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes throughout the region. Now stay tuned, the Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming right up. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
In a world that's full of unknowns, you don't have to worry about whether or not your insurance has got you covered when life throws you a curveball. If your coverage is with Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston, offering policies from auto to home, farm and ranch to crop insurance, and business to life insurance. The Smith Insurance Agency does it all. No matter what challenges life brings, you're not alone. Make sure you've got the right coverage in the right areas of your life. Schedule a free insurance review today with Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
Welcome back here to Declo High School as Westside sweeps the Declo Lady Hornets 3-0 after getting swept last night by Malad. They make a good effort to come back here and get a win in match number 2 in day number 2. So pretty good there for Westside as they have basically secured the number 2 slot in the district tournament. Don't think it's officially in yet just because you can't. I think there's technically a way they could not be second, but it is very, very, very unlikely. I'm pretty sure it's almost impossible at this point. But either way, number 2 seed basically locked up for Westside, and a pretty good match as well. Got a lot of good points, winning 25-16 in set 1, 25-13 in set 2, and 25-14 in set number 3. So really, really good there for Westside as they look to be a top team in that district, and they have proven themselves very worthy. The only 2 losses being to Malad, the number 2 team in the state. Otherwise, they've beaten every team in district at least once, and they've beaten Declo twice. They've beaten Soda Springs twice, and will have a chance to beat Aberdeen for a 3rd time, I believe, in this year on next Thursday. So that'll be good for Westside as they get a little bit of a break here, about a week break, and then they'll be back in action. Tell you what, we'll take a break here on the Rouse Construction postgame show. We'll come back with our Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency postgame stats. Then we'll wrap it up with our My Local Radio calendar as we tell you what's coming up for Westside Athletics, along with a little bit about what's going on with Preston as well. We'll take a break. You're watching Westside Pirate Volleyball, brought to you by Stokes Market, True Value.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Welcome back here to the Ralph's Construction postgame show as we enter our Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency postgame stats. Not much doing for Declo, to be honest. 2 kills for Amy Garrett, 1 kill for Sophia Alphen, Mara Rogers, Kaylee Rios, Nisa May, Reagan Ramsey, and Bailey Matthews. So the leader with 2 kills, Amy Garrett. Blocks, don't have all of them, but Kaylee Rios had a couple, Nisa May had a couple. Only 1 ace in the entire day. It was from Bailey Matthews. The more important side, West Side, they win the match 3-0, and they show it in the stat sheet as well. Britta Grimm has her 2nd best day of the year with 11 kills, just trailing her 13-kill day from the Marsh Valley tri-set where she got 13 against Teton. Miley Kundick has 2 kills. Reagan Bingham, the 2nd leader in kills, with 7. Right behind her, it's Miley Bingham with 4 kills, and then I mentioned Miley Kundick with 2. Tessa Love also with 2 kills. Ace-wise, you had Jillian Wechsler with 2 and Britta Grimm with 2. Reagan Bingham, Miley Bingham, and Allie Anderson also had an ace on their side as well. So there you have it. Westside wins this match. They win set 1, 25-16. They win set 2, 25-13, and win set 3, 25-14. The freshmen earlier today won their match, winning 25-23 in set 1. They lost set 2, 25-19, and then won the third set 15-9. JV lost their match to Declo, losing 25-19 in set 1, winning set 2, 25-18, and then losing set 3, 15-9. So overall, if you count all three teams, Westside goes 2-1. Not a bad day on the docket, especially going to 3 sets in both JV and freshmen. So we'll take one more break. We'll come back with my local radio calendar. I'll tell you what's up next for Westside Pirates Athletics, along with maybe a little bit of Preston Indians Athletics as well. Take a break. We'll come right back to the Ralph's Construction postgame show. This has been the Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency postgame stats.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When it comes to important things, it's always nice to know you made the right decision. This is Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency in Preston. We all know that life insurance is a good decision because it provides financial protection for your family. But have you considered life insurance as income replacement, a savings plan, or supplemental retirement income? Different policies come with different options. Make sure you have the best insurance that is right for you and your family. Schedule a free insurance review with us today. Farm Bureau, the Smith Insurance Agency in Preston.
Welcome back here to the Ralph's Construction postgame show. Westside victorious over the Declo Lady Hornets, 3-0. One more little tidbit here as we add into the My Local Radio calendar. Westside coming in with the potential 2 seed now in district tournaments, which will start, I believe, next Saturday is when the first scheduled date is. We'll have to kind of talk with head coach Julie Grimm on what exactly that is, and we'll try and get the schedule and the bracket out to you as quick as possible as well. Coming up for Westside Athletics, it's football tomorrow night in Wyndham. We'll be there, so if you want to watch, you can listen, or watch rather, you can watch on mylocalradio.com. You want to listen, you can listen on KACH. It'll be probably a delayed action as Preston in action as well on the road against Century, and I believe they'll have the airways first starting at 7, Westside to follow after that game concludes. Preston Indians also in action this weekend. They have a volleyball match on Saturday, so if you're listening on KACH, you can expect that on Saturday evening. Pregame show with Dan Hubbard expected to be starting around 6:30, so you will have that. And then for Westside, they'll have a volleyball game next week against Aberdeen. It's on the road. It says the tri-match on some websites. I'm not so positive. I'll talk to Coach Grimm about it, and obviously we'll just find out on Thursday whether it's a tri-match or not. I have the feeling that it's probably not, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then Westside football with a big matchup next week against Aberdeen at home. And that needs to be a win for Westside if they want to have a shot at the district. If they lose, they are officially going to be 3rd in district at best. We'll take, well, actually, no, that's it. That's it for here in Declo High School. So I appreciate everybody listening. For my engineer back in the studio, John Beverly, keeping us on the airways all night on KACH. For my associate producer, Dan Hubbard. And for my partner in crime tonight, Jace Royer, I'm Jace Andrews saying peace out from Declo High School. Final time, Westside wins the match 3-0 over Declo.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!